Welcome to Levon's Corner. Today we're going to be in Sun Valley cleaning out another storage. The storage is a 5 by 15, and as you can see there's a lot of stuff inside, from boxes to home goods to outerwear to Nintendos and a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and see what we find. So as you can see here, the first thing we found was a lot of papers, a lot of documents, and then we found some plaques. As you can see right here, this plaque belongs to football player Mark McMillian. He was drafted in 1992 and he did play for the Philadelphia Eagles and also Kansas City Chiefs. We were very surprised, me and my husband, that we found a very famous person's storage. We were very excited. Let's go see what else we find. And then we also found this Japanese game. It's a game that they play in Japan. And I was able to sell this game for roughly around $35. It was sold to a little child that loved this game. He always wanted it, so we were fortunate enough to sell it to him. We were happy, and so was he. We were very fortunate enough to be lucky enough to get his storage. He's a famous football player, so which means we were very fortunate enough to sell the items online for a great price. And here's Levon. He's filling up the car to take the items home. And we did about 4 to 5 trips back and forth to Sun Valley all the way down to Van Owen. And it took us about maybe 7 to 8 hours in total to clean out the whole storage. Here you can see Levon's pulling out some bottles of Arizona drinks. They were full. All of them were full. None of them were empty. But we don't know how long they've been sitting there for, so Levon just decided to throw them away. The next thing that we found was very interesting. It was a Bible. It was a huge Bible, and I believe that it was maybe belonged in his church or to his church, but it was huge. It was maybe a couple thousands of pages. It was very dusty, very, very dusty. We did bring it home. We took out the dust. Mark did have a lot of religious stuff in the storage, ranging from Bibles to pictures of religious stuff, and I believe he did go to church often, so there was a lot of religious stuff inside the storage. What me and Levon decided to do was to donate the Bible to a church, so we were fortunate enough to have that opportunity. Also here we found a giant typewriter. It's a very old typewriter, also very dusty. I just want to let you guys know that the storage was super dusty. It was packed with dust. One little secret about buying storages is if you see a storage that has a lot of dust on it, thick pile of dust on it, that means the storage has not been used in a very, very long time. So looking here, we found some foldable chairs. Wasn't really worth anything. It was probably going to go into trash. We found 2 pairs of those. And then here's some more boxes. Let's unveil what we have in here. And what do we have here? Some more junk, nothing really necessary. We have some paperwork, some boxes again, some towels, some electronics maybe, but very dusty as well again. Everything in the storage was very dusty, as a matter of fact. It was more than obvious that the storage hasn't been touched in a very, very long time. Here's Levon filling up the trunk again. Here we found a little mini cooler, which we kept. We're going to use it for fishing. Here we found a cool, neat wooden guitar. This was really pretty cool. It was really dusty, though. It had to be cleaned out. Here's Levon playing the music. He loves to play music. He loves guitar, but he doesn't know how to play. So this was a great steal. We were lucky enough to sell the guitar for $40. And now we found some lamps. There was a lot of lamps. different shapes, different sizes. This is one of the bigger ones that we found in there. We found a lot of great home goods, which was some vases, some big platters for turkeys for Thanksgiving. There was a lot of cool stuff for the home, definitely. I got to keep this one because I love making turkey for Thanksgiving, so I got to save that one for myself. Here, we have some wooden boxes, and when we open it up, ta-da! It's a silver set of spoons, forks, ladles, and they are sterling silver, yes. This I was fortunate enough to sell for $200. I sold it on hand for $200. So there was two boxes. One was full that I previously showed you. This is the second one. This one had a few pieces, a few spoons, a few forks, and it was just a little smaller one. Half of it was missing. More than half of it was missing, and it is stainless steel. And I just kept this one. I didn't sell it or anything. And then also there was a lot of pictures. There was maybe over 15 or 20 pieces of pictures with its frames, gold frames. And as you can see inside, there's speakers. There's a lot of pictures, a lot of luggages, boxes, just a lot of random stuff. And there was a lot of great stuff inside, believe it or not. And we get to the best part of the storage. We found a lot of perfumes. As you can see, it was perfumes and lotion sets. This one was Treasure. It's made in Paris. I believe it's by Lancome. It's called Treasure. It was a very beautiful perfume along with its lotion. I was able to sell that for $40. And we found this little box over here with more little boxes inside, and they were brooches for women to put on their scarves or their jackets. There was a couple of brooches in there, and I was fortunate enough again to sell them for $10 each. They were by Charter Club. Here's another one. This one is a watch. I was also able to sell this one for $15. And then this is another brooch as well. So the brooches were very well to sell. They were very beautiful and they were brand new. Also the watch, it was brand new as well. It was a working watch. Here, I believe we found an iPad, and then when we open it up, womp womp womp, it was an empty box. Like, come on, man. Who keeps an empty box inside of a storage? Really? Come on. So that was empty. And then here we found a journal. It's a brand new journal. And then here it's silverware for toast and jam. It's like a serving thing for toast where you put the toast and then you put the jams right next to it. This sold for, I believe, $10 as well. Here we just have more documents. There was a lot of pictures. There was a lot of envelopes, and then there was a lot of newspapers with his achievements and all that. And then here is another perfume. It's called the Diamond perfume with its powder. I believe it's by Elizabeth Arden, if I'm not mistaken. This perfume sold for $25. Digging through all the paperwork, there's still another perfume that we found over here. It was a beautiful yellow box. I believe it was called Alfred Sung. We sold this perfume for $12. It was a great smell and it was brand new. It wasn't such a profit, but still. And then just some more books, and then some more magazines, paperwork. As you can see, there's a lot of discs inside. So we were very fortunate enough to sell all of the stuff inside the storage. Well, approximately 70% of it, and about 30% of the stuff we got to keep for ourselves. With the total of all the expenses and all, we were about to gain, we gained around $1,500 in total. That's $1,500 in profit. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.